icon.
Cementing her status.
She's a legend.
One of music's biggest stars.
And she is the moment.
Yay! Alrighty, hello everybody and welcome to today's pick a card reading. Today we are going to be doing a mystery reading about love in particular, and I'm so excited just to do something like this because I get so many comments where you guys are like, I'm perpetually single, or like, I'm definitely single but I still like to watch love readings, like just to live vicariously. And so I'm like, you never know what might come up day and what kind of advice or little tiny bits of magical inspiration might flow your way. So just stay open to anything that comes out in this reading. Yeah, because they're also saying too, some of y'all might actually be hearing from somebody like in this reading too, if that's what you're looking for. So I don't really know what to expect. You know, obviously the piles are going to be a big mystery. There might even be a completely just random out there message. Like, I really don't know exactly what'll come up, but that's why it's a mystery. So I'm super excited, y'all. Like, literally almost too excited to do this reading. It is a morning, so if you guys are like, bro, why does she sound so chill? I'm trying to like be nice and zen for the morning and like, yeah, everything. But this is pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. If y'all have been struggling to find a job recently as well, or you just feel like the job market is completely against you, I do have a new channel coming out, and the first video that I'm going to be posting is a tried and true method of literally getting any job you want ever. Literally, yes, even in this economy. So if that's something that you guys are like really struggling with, definitely check out that video and my new channel over there. But yes, you guys, I'm just so excited. So let's go ahead and jump right into things today. Alrighty. Again, this is pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Let's get into it. Woo! Yay! Alrighty, hello to those of you who chose the blue deck of cards, or this adorable little wish charm. This is going to be your reading today. Mystery, all about love. So let's find out what your spirit guides want you to know about love. It's a beautiful spring day here today, you guys. You'll have to let me know how the weather is there for y'all. But there's like a little animal out in my yard. So I always don't know what it is. It's like a groundhog or something. Yeah, those ones really wanted to come out. Okay, I would like to get one more card just to complete this. Okay, this is really interesting. Yeah, this is very interesting, pile number 1. I feel like there's a lot of competition around you, and I feel like there's a lot of people that are interested in you if you chose this pile, because we do have the 5 of Wands as well as the King of Cups, like hello, and then the 4 of Pentacles. It's just like, yeah, I'm literally hearing so many hoes by I forget her name. Oh my gosh, it literally makes me so mad. But it's SMH is the song, and it's really hilarious. But I feel like you could have definitely a lot of options around you, a lot of people that want your time, your energy, your attention. And I feel like, yeah, you're definitely sitting on, like, kind of waiting for the best is what they're telling me. But there's something to do here with, like, a mysterious energy around you. This could be a King of Cups. Somebody that has a lot of love to give, a lot of emotion, whereas like you are this Queen of Swords energy. Like, you're a little bit fierce, blunt, to the point. You're not afraid to cut people off, because I feel like you have been very hurt by other individuals. You could have started as like a Queen of Cups and like been super empathetic, and then just got your heart broken, or kind of just whatever. Like, I feel like it just feels like you've been turned into a Queen of Swords for whatever reason. Very just closed off with your emotions. Like, you're not able to, you know, yeah. just feel or like let people in that easy is what I'm hearing, especially with the King of Cups energy here in the Moon card. You could have met somebody that's like very mysterious. It's like you almost want to date them, but you're a little bit afraid to because of how mysterious they are. Like you don't know for sure if they like you back, if that makes sense, or like there's something to do with it. There's just like so much love. Yeah, because King of Cups are very emotionally balanced as well. It's not giving me somebody that's like a love bomber or somebody that, you know, just wants to give you love and then immediately the second that you give it, it's like they take it back. Because I'm seeing that you could have dealt with some bullshit like that in the past from previous options. People just not giving you what you really deserved, breadcrumbing you, you know, putting you in situationships kind of vibe. And so I'm seeing that maybe you've gone through a major period of rest, or like you just don't trust anybody, so you just don't want to. Oh my gosh, you guys, I literally just noticed this is 444. This is the 4 of Swords, the 4 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Wands. Bro, why did it take me that long to see that? It's crazy. But that number could be very important for you, or very much so in alignment. So if you guys are seeing that number, I feel like that is a very good indicator that you are in the right spot. Or like that might be an angel number that you see frequently. The number 4 could have a significance for you as well. Could be a birthday, a month like April, something like that. Like you could have literally just met somebody like in April too, that you feel, you know, a little bit nervous to start dating because of what you've gone through in the past. Yeah, and I see that like maybe you haven't even met this person yet too, because the Moon card here is like mystery. But I'm seeing that there's a lot of like competitive energy around you too. So that could be like friends, lovers, people, just everybody in general. I see a lot of eyes on you from the past as well, which could be tripping up your energy too, and making you feel like I can't trust this new person, you know, or like I can't trust anybody in love ever again because of what these people have done to me, when in reality you can trust people. And I'm seeing like, especially if you have somebody that's on your mind, like a King of Cups that might be a little bit mysterious to you, it might be worth getting to know them a little bit better. Because honestly, like I feel like you've got all of these swords up for a reason from these past connections, when in reality it's like, yeah, it's time to move on and move upwards and forwards. You do have the soulmate card here too as well. So I see that you could be calling in a soulmate if you have not met them yet. Even if you have, like I feel like, again, it's very aligned to this King of Cups energy. And the Moon here just tells me, you know, there's a lot of different sides to the story. There's a lot of different sides to the moon. So don't always trust everything that you see that's in front of you. Like this person could have been hurt too. Yeah, it's giving me like golden retriever and black cat kind of energy, where like you might be a black cat, you know, like very reserved, introverted, or like even if you're not introverted, like you're extroverted, but yeah, they're showing me like Brooke Sharks, like the YouTuber, like you look like you should be introverted because of the way that you look, like a little bit gothic, emo, you know, or whatever. Just standing or resting bitch face kind of vibes. Yeah, but we do have the Star card here. So I see that you're perceived very highly by a lot of people. And especially with the competitive energy, it's like, no wonder you have people competing over your energy. Like you are the star. You give people a lot of hope, a lot of inspiration. You're that guiding light to a lot of people. And yeah, you can see that the star is literally like watering this watering hole as well as watering the earth. They're telling me something about like as long as you're filling your own cup. Oh, sorry. I forget there's like whoop, a little bit of yeah in there. But I feel like as long as you're watering yourself and making sure that you are completely whole, taking that time to yourself, spending time with yourself, you can still water other people as well. So it's like you can still try out different connections, you know, and like new people, and put yourself out there. Because I see that if you guys have been attracting a soulmate, they're definitely like right around the corner for you. But yeah, there might be something to do with like you have to kind of like let down your guard a little bit and trust. Because I do see that some of you guys could have like literally already met this person and you're just like so standoffish, like you just don't want to trust anybody ever again. Queen of Swords gives me the energy too, like you could have been cheated on. Like it's giving me that gut feeling. It's like you've either been put in situationships where it's like they just don't fully commit, or you've been cheated on and it's just like, yuck, you know. I'm hearing too, like you could have been divorced. Yeah, and I'm very, very sorry for this one, but I'm also hearing you could be widowed as well. And in that case, it's like, you just don't think that you're ever going to find somebody like that other partner ever again. Or like there might be part of you that feels guilty for wanting to fall in love again. When in reality, it's like, honestly, if I were your partner, I would say to you, it's okay. You need companionship in this lifetime, you know? Like, life is hard enough to get through by yourself. Sometimes it's literally just about companionship too. Yeah, and allowing yourself to fall in love again, because it's okay. Oh my gosh, I'm getting like a little emo there too, because it's like, yeah, I feel all of that emotion from you guys, and I'm sending you so much love if that's what you're going through. Yeah, because that is difficult, but again, you deserve love. Outdated thinking, oh my God, literally. Conditioning, replaying events over in your head. Yeah, so again, I feel like you've been conditioned, or like something. You've been replaying all these events over in your head, like outdated thinking, you know, like there's something that you have to move past or move forward past in order to love again. And again, you do deserve to love, and you deserve to be loved by somebody that loves you wholly, like a, you know, King of Cups kind of energy, somebody that really does have that emotion for you, that emotional capacity as well, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, because for some of you guys too, I'm hearing, again, this is like a general reading, this is not personal, so I'm getting a lot of different energies here, but yeah, some of you guys could literally just be like so closed off, not willing to trust again, not willing to love again. Could have put in so much of yourself into connections and really just got nothing back. And I feel like that's so outdated. Like, yeah, I have a video that's called How to Be Chased on this channel, because I got so many questions about like romance and love, and like how I went from like being in constant situationships to actually receiving love and finding a partner that was like worthy of my time. Ooh, yo, look at this. Exactly. Attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third party interference. Okay, so again, that's kind of interesting, especially because I talked about like the widowing energy, you know, because I do believe that even after people cross over, they're still there with us, like constantly. So that's kind of funny. Like, because again, a lot of those partners that cross over want to set up their partner with somebody new, so they will send people on their path that they know their partner will fall for. Like, it's, yeah. But anyway, so that's where the third party kind of like, it made me giggle a little bit because it's like the partner would be, you know, trying to hook their partner up with other people. Attraction, flirting, dating. Yes. There's so much like seduction. I feel like you're very seductive as a person. You're, especially with the 5 of Wands here, like you could get a lot of attention, a lot of attraction. But again, it's like you just don't trust people for whatever reason. But I feel like now is the time to trust again, and it's time to start opening your heart back up, and it's time to start flirting, dating, hooking up maybe with some other people, leaning into those temptations, because it's okay. It's okay for you to love. It's safe for you to love. Healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. Healing heart. Literally what I said. Sometimes like spirit guides just take the words right out of my mouth, but yeah, you're healing from heartbreak. I feel like you just got free from some kind of like bad relationship, or again, something that just really, really, really broke your heart, was earth shattering, and now you're free from that, but you're still healing from it. So it's okay. I'm hearing to take things slow too for this pile. You don't always have to rush right into like committing to somebody, even if you really, really, really like that person. Yeah, I'm hearing you'll know. So that's really interesting too, because yeah, I was seeing like, even with Zach, my current partner, we really did rush into things like, you know, when it comes to dating, but both of us, it just felt like that right. And so that's what I'm hearing with like the Four of Wands, as well as you'll know for this pile in particular. I feel like that's exactly it. Like you're gonna know when this person's your person. But again, if you're unsure, take your time. Go on several dates with them. You know, don't become official for 5 months. Like who cares? Like develop a nice solid friendship base first. 5 months, a year, 3 years. Like who gives a shit? You know, like take your time with it. Develop that friendship, though, is really what I'm hearing. Because a lot of y'all will definitely want to keep that around. I'm talking about you to others. I'm confused. Oh, I'm planning on messaging you soon. Yeah, so again, I feel like some of y'all have a person already in your mind that you want to open up your heart to, but you're just like a little bit scared for whatever reason. I'm talking about you to others, so that's interesting. Again, like I said at the beginning, I do feel like there are some past energies here that do still think about you, like if you were in situationships. But again, with this like freedom from toxic relationship or addiction, really, you know, take that to heart is what I'm hearing. It's like you have been freed from this, so now it's time for you just to like enjoy it and like fall in love and have fun, and it again is what I'm hearing. I'm planning on messaging you soon, though. You guys could be hit up from somebody. It's interesting too, like for people who have been divorced or widowed, maybe it's been a few years. Like some of you guys could be hit up here by somebody from your past, but it feels like a brand new connection. Yeah, I'm confused as well. I'm not saying me, I'm confused, but I'm just reading out this card. I'm confused. I'm talking about you to others. I've been thinking about you a lot. Yeah, look at this. I have trust issues. So again, I feel like that's y'all. And I just saw 1444 on the clock. So again, that's confirmation. 444 is going to be a big number for this pile. 111 could also be combinations of that. 111, 1111, 1414, you know, and the like of it. Yeah, I definitely feel like y'all have trust issues. I feel like you've been thinking about just like your next steps kind of a lot. And maybe, yeah, love doesn't feel like enough. I'm hearing with that card, it's like love isn't enough to just like prove to you that this connection that you're about to enter into is good enough for you. You know, like, because again, I'm hearing you could have been love bombed in the past, or like had something traumatic happen to you where you just have trust issues. You could have been cheated on. And so it's like saying that you love me just like isn't enough. Like you know, there's gotta be some other like boundaries there too. Yeah, like I'm seeing my partner, like I'll literally just grab his phone like whenever I want to, because like I honestly take better, his camera's better. So I use his phone for a lot of like pictures and stuff, and I can literally just grab it. Like he does not flinch, you guys. He does not flinch. My Face ID is in his phone. You know, like I can get into his phone. I know his password. I can go on any of his apps that I want. I can go on his Google searches. Like literally, he does not flinch. And so I'm seeing that like if that might be like a boundary for some of you guys, like especially if you were cheated on, you know, like having access to your partner's phone, I feel like is just like a duh. You know, like why would they have problems with that to begin with? Because again, like I'm literally using his phone just to fucking, you know, like look something up if it's right by me, or like take a picture because I like his camera better again. So there's just like little things like that where it's like if you have those trust issues, like have those boundaries going into the connection. Like see how they act whenever you grab their phone right when you're like maybe not right when you're first meeting them, because again, like, and I don't know, like this might just be me, but like I was dating other people like while I was dating my partner, but like not like that, you know, like I wasn't like official with anybody. I was just like going on dates, you know, and he was too. And so it's like that's just how it is, you know, like especially on dating apps and everything. You're probably like going on dates with other people. But the second that I met him, to be honest, I kind of stopped because I was like, I really like this guy and I don't really like anybody else. So yeah, but that's like the vibe. So, you know, like when you're first starting to see them, obviously don't go like crazy mode on them. But if you become official with them, make sure that that's a boundary that you communicate with them. It's just what I'm hearing. So, but that's for all of y'all. Like if there's anything that you have trust issues with, like don't fucking love bomb me, you know, like honestly, like I want to know upfront and personal. If you guys have been in a lot of situationships, you know, talking to this person and being like straight up, like I've been in so many situationships, whatever. Right now, I'm literally just looking to develop a friendship, and if there's something more, like there's something more, but I want to know from you, like, you know, what are your future plans? Which again, I started dating like on Hinge, where you're able to like put in your future plans. And I put like, I'm looking for like my soulmate, you know, like my life partner. I'm not looking to like get married or like fuck around or just find friendship. So that's what I really like about that. And that's like a non-plug. Like I'm not even sponsored by them. Hinge literally should sponsor me. Like that's where I met my current partner and everything. But yeah. So I just felt like the need to communicate that, because I feel like communicating boundaries is so important, especially at the beginning of a connection. But it's always okay to update your boundaries, you guys. Like it doesn't matter if you've been dating them for like 5 years now or whatever. Update your boundaries. Like me and Zach are constantly doing it with each other like all the time, and I feel like that's what makes a healthy connection. That's how you learn like what to do and what not to do around your partner, you know. It's like by updating your boundaries and being like, I will or I won't want this. I don't know what to do. I'm so jealous. Stay away from me. I effed up. I hope you're not with someone else. Yeah, so again, I feel like that's just kind of going back to that messy energy of the past. Like there was just a lot of jealousy, messing up. Yeah, and I feel like again, for those of you who like have been cheated on or like resonate with that or resonate with like being in situationships, a lot of the time it's because of that other person's insecurity, that like they can't find that within themselves to commit to you or like to be faithful to you. So they have to take it out by like, yeah, cheating on you or keeping you in a situationship, stringing you along because they can't commit for whatever reason. Yeah. And you obviously should never have to put up with that shit. So yes, my beautiful Queen of Swords, it's time to drop those boundaries, because I do see somebody incredible coming in here for you guys if you seriously just open up your heart a little bit. So yes, my beautiful pile number 1, I love you guys so much. I know this was such like a zen morning, like just reading, but I'm praying that it's brought you guys some clarity. I love it whenever you guys tell me that you listen to this like a podcast, and I love to like hear what you guys are up to while you're doing this. Like some people are like, I'm crocheting, some people clean, some people, you know, just they do whatever, do their homework and they listen to me, and I love that. So yeah, I love that it could be just nice and chill today and we can just have like such a cute little talk. But yes, my gorgeouses, if you feel called to any other piles, definitely click on them because there will be messages for you there. But if this is it for today, I love you guys so much. Oh my gosh, of course I have tons of other readings as well, but definitely subscribe for more girly tarot bullshit. So yes, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you very, very soon, okay? Goodbye. Okay, hey y'all, pile number 2. Before this pile even started, I was hearing I Gotta Go My Own Way from High School Musical 2, where he's like, what about us? What about everything we've been through? And then she's like, what about trust? And then he's like, you know, I never wanted to hurt you. And then she's like, what about me? Or maybe he said that. What am I supposed to do? I gotta leave, but I'll miss you. Because she's like, gotta go her own way. You know, like Troy Bolton ended up fucking up. Holy shit. That is a really big bee outside. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, you guys. Okay, aside from the High School Musical 2 rig, pile number 2. And that's crazy because it's High School Musical 2. And this is pile number 2. We're going to find out what this mystery reading about love is all about for you. But isn't that interesting? Because I feel like that's kind of alluding to what this connection is going to be about. Because 𝘓𝘐𝘕𝘒𝘚 and Gabriella end up having to go their own way in High School Musical 2. Why? Because Troy starts acting like a complete and utter asshole because he's acting like all higher than thou since he's got like, you know, the top dog job and Sharpay's family like donates whatever. Okay, that's irrelevant. But anyways, Troy's become an asshole. And so Gabriella's like, I don't even know who you are anymore. Like, I started out this summer and you were like such a nice guy. And then we ended up this summer and you're like such an ass. Like, clearly she doesn't say that because it's a children's movie, but like... This is the gist. Okay, you guys, we're speed running High School Musical 2. So anyway, so Gabriella ends up being like, bro, and she ends up walking away from him, bro, and giving him back her necklace because she's like, I don't want to put up with this bullshit from you. Like, I don't want to keep putting up with this energy from you. So she walks away from him, okay? Get this. At the end of the movie, Troy ends up realizing that he's like a complete and utter asshole, and as they're performing, he does a lot of stuff. Like, he ends up changing his entire life around because she leaves him, because she walks away from him, and becoming like a completely different person where he's a lot more like in tune. Like, he's no longer like a narcissist acting, not a narcissist, but you know, acting with a lot of egotism. But let's find out what your connection is about, because I feel like it's like this. I feel like it's like this. So if that makes sense to you guys, where you had to walk away from somebody because they were acting like an asshole, I feel like this reading is for you. Whew. Okay, anyways, I had to get that out because that was crazy. Like, I was literally hearing that particular, and I don't even know where it came from because I just walked around like my house and got a drink of water. Obviously, it came from Spirit, but yeah, okay, let's complete this and see what Spirit's messages are for you. Wow. Okay, this is kind of crazy. Okay, so pile number 2, I had to like pause and start and pause and start. So that could definitely be a little bit of another allusion towards this connection. Like, it just felt like it was stopping and starting. But very interesting energy here, you guys, because look at this. Like, they kind of, my spirit guys mapped it out so it would be like this was the before and this was the after, like top to bottom, top to bottom, top to bottom. Because I'm seeing that, like, again, exactly what I was talking about in this connection. This person, I feel like, really started off as a devil energy. Like, they were just not good, toxic. Like, there was a lot of bad BS basically happening in this connection. And it felt like, yeah, like this person could have been like, again, just acting like an egomaniac, just like Troy Bolton, where he just was disregarding his friendships, disregarding his girl, because he was becoming so transfixed with like becoming the star of basketball and golf or whatever. Basketball, yeah, that was it. Like, which one was it? But I feel like this person is really evolving. And again, like, always check them, you know, like, I'm never going to be like, bro, this is it. But it's so interesting here because, like, look at this. Like, the reflection and, like, the movement of and the flow of these cards into each other is just, like, crazy. Like, you can even see the reflection. Oh, my God. And now they're showing me Bet on It by Troy Bolton, because that's what happens next. Is like, he literally walks up to the water and he's like, everybody is like making me question the path that I'm taking, and how do I know if like the path that I'm taking is even the right one for me, or is even a good one, or is even like putting me where I'm supposed to be. Yeah. And then he's saying, can you bet on me? You can bet on me. Like, he's basically like changing it around in his mind and being like, you know what? I'm going to be that person that people can come to, that people can depend on, that people can rely on. Like, I feel like this person was really introspective, and they went very deep within themselves, and they were like, is this really the person that I want to end up being? And again, I felt like the catalyst of it was like you walking away from them and being like, I'm not choosing this. This is not my connection. You know, like, I don't want, like, again, the toxicity to be treated like this. Yeah, like, because again, this person could have just been like partying. They could have been really into like just dating a lot of different options, not wanting to commit, not wanting to settle down. Being a bachelor is what I heard too, so that could be applicable. But it just felt like this person was just not acting right, literally being like Troy Bolton and acting like an egomaniac. But now we've got the Emperor energy, okay? Like the complete opposite of that, where it's like they've used this energy and stepped into themselves. And rather than being so outspoken and out there like the Star energy, they've really closed themselves off and become a lot more hidden. It's like making moves in silence is what I'm hearing. Yeah, I feel like they're not so flashy with everything that they have done or have accomplished. Yeah, it's very interesting. Whereas in the past, I felt like they were very flashy and very like, yeah, like higher than thou kind of energy. I'm hearing Casey Musgraves, high horse. Oh, I bet you think you're John Wayne, showing up, shooting down everybody. You're classic in the wrong way. Yeah. Whew. And we all know the end of the story. Oh my gosh. Wow, pile number 2. You guys are very fiery. I'm getting that like you're that hot baddie that will be like, no, okay, you're not treating me right. This is not what I want. I'm not going to put up with this. I am not going to accept this. If you want to come at me, you've got to come at me right. You've got to come at me correct. Yeah, I'm hearing Queen Alice. I feel like she always says that. Like, you've got to come at me correct if you're going to come at me at all. Love her. Shout out to her, obviously. But I love this for you guys. Like, I feel like this person really leveled up because of it. I was literally getting chills from that too. So again, I feel like this person could have had a lot of different partners showing up, shooting down everybody. Like maybe not even committed partners, but just like dating so much around and not really taking into account other people's emotions or feelings. Yeah. And I feel like it definitely sparked something in you guys as well. It ignited something in you that was like, no, I don't want this. This is not for me. I want better. And I feel like a lot of you guys could have gone out there and gotten better for yourself. You could even just be single, but you're just really, really, really loving being single finally. And you're like, you know what? My peace is honestly better than whatever this kind of bullshit this person was giving me. But again, I think they showed me gotta go my own way for a reason and then bet on it for a reason, because with the Emperor card here, it's like this person took all of this bad energy and converted it into something good, just like Troy did in the movie. I'm so sorry. This might be so annoying for some of you guys, but I don't give a fuck. Honestly, this is making so much more sense in my brain because they're playing High School Musical too. So deal with it. Honestly, it's making me really want to have like just a High School Musical watching night where like I go through all of them. Oh, me and my bestie are gonna start movie nights like over Discord and everything. So maybe we'll Discord High School Musical together. That'd be so fun. Oh my gosh. Oh, what if we all did it together? Okay, anyways, dreaming of the future. Would you guys want to come see Disney High School Musical 2 stream night with the Dick Witch? Sing along, everything. But yeah. Moving on, I feel like this person definitely leveled up. I'm seeing them be a lot more charitable too. Like I'm seeing them like talking to like kids, like they could be like an uncle, or maybe they have kids. Maybe they weren't very present before, but I see them being a lot more present now. Like that's way more their speed. But also with the Emperor here, it's telling me that this person could have opened up their own business, or yeah, I'm hearing Justin Bieber. It's not clocking to you that I'm standing on business right now. It's like I feel like they could have really leveled up their career recognized what was important, and that it's not about like being an egotistical maniac. And like, because I'm seeing that like they could have been, you know, like a scholar, or they could have gotten a lot of awards, or they could have started a business in the past, sure, and it could have been very successful, but like nobody felt good around them because like they were using it to basically feed their own ego, and they're showing it off. Versus now it's like, I see this person is even more accomplished, but you would not know it because they're not just like, here's everything that I'm doing, just waving it in everybody's face, you know? They're a lot more making moves in silence and keeping things themselves. Yeah, and I feel like that could be, you could be dreaming of this person as well, because I feel like there's more than meets the eye, is what they're telling me. Like there's more to the surface than meets the eye. Yeah. And with the Temperance card, it's like from the Two of Materials to the Temperance card, it's going from like, all I give a fuck about is work and life. Okay, I heard something else a little spicy. I heard something else a little spicy there. All I care about is work and, you know, spice, we'll say. Gotta keep it clean for YouTube, y'all. But with the Temperance card here, it's like they're moving from that to like, all I care about now is just emotional balance and peace. You know, like I feel like this person went from like a life of dramatics and drama and like wanting to cause drama and being dramatic and a little bit toxic. And now they're like a lot more emotionally balanced and looking for their inner peace and following their own path. Yeah, because I see that bet on it when Troye Sivan, bro, Troy Bolton. That would be hot, honestly. A cover by Troye Sivan. I see Troy Bolton is literally like moving from, okay, I've got to follow all these other paths that people are creating for me, to I want to follow my own inner compass and my own inner path. And I'm not going to let other people's external opinions validate that for me or like have any say on that. I'm really living for myself. Wow. Yeah, and they're even showing me like Persuasion too, like a different movie which is a book by Jane Austen. It's incredible, by the way. Another thing you guys should check out on top of High School Musical 2 is Persuasion. And it's literally about a woman, and she's persuaded away from being with the love of her life because he's not of like a high enough rank for her, because he doesn't have enough money for her. So he goes away for 7 years, and then he comes back and he's like the richest man in fucking town. And now she has to put up with the repercussions of not choosing the love of her life just because he didn't have the money. Oh my gosh, I literally have chills. So some of you guys could relate to that too, where it's like maybe this partner felt like they were too good for you because they had too much money, or because they had, you know, they were too smart for you, or like whatever the fuck. When in reality, like it's not about any of that. Like it's about love, you know, it's about like who is in your heart of hearts. And I really do feel like you are that person, because you walking away from them really shook up this vibe and up this connection. Yeah, because if like, there's no other way to put it. I'll just be so real. Especially going from the Devil to the Emperor and hearing, I gotta go my own way, Gabriella. That tells me you walked away from them, and for good reason, because they weren't acting like the person that you deserved. Honey, you deserve somebody that's like so incredible and has all the time for you. Oh, wow. Okay, well, that one flipped around, so that's kind of crazy. Let's see here. Yeah, literally. Look at that. Like, girl with a snake, empath. Okay, I don't feel like this person is a narcissist, you know, like I don't feel like Troy Bolton was a narcissist in that movie. Like I said at the way beginning, I just felt like he was acting really out of his ego, which is exactly what this card is kind of talking about. But this person definitely could have been, ooh, I almost fell over back there, could have been using you, you know, like in whatever sense of the form. Like if you were in a situationship with them, they were using you because like they didn't want to commit, but they also didn't want to let you go, you know, like clearly that's using you for your energy, for your time, for your space, for your love, for whatever. Yeah, and it just felt like they were really listening to ego. Yeah, it's very interesting here though, because then we have like union, married, wedding, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out, taking a risk, chance, being strategic, options, not showing hand, and gambling. Yeah, so that's kind of what I was seeing before too, is like there's more than meets the eye. Like I don't think this person is showing you their full hand, you know, like I believe that they're kind of playing a game with you, if that makes sense. Or like because I feel like when they come back into your life, they're going to have to be very strategic. And again, I don't see this as like a bad thing. If this person is clearly bad, then this is not who I'm talking about, and this is definitely not your pile. I'm seeing that this person has really changed and become like a better person. Like this is not somebody that would be like, you know, doing anything bad. Like this would literally just be like somebody putting you in a situationship, you know, like they were just acting out of their devil. They were just, you know, dating you in a lot of different options for what? Because they, yeah, had a fear of intimacy. They were listening to their ego. But now, because again, I see that you walked away from this. You were like, I'm not putting up with this bullshit anymore. I gotta go my own way. Okay, I gotta go find my own light. I gotta go take my own chances. And with, yeah, watching, looking, stalking, I'm seeing that now this person is definitely watching you from afar. So I'm seeing that like, even if like you're not currently dating them, bro, my throat chakra just acted up. But I totally do feel like, yeah, there's something where they're still kind of watching you, or like they might follow you on social media. Like that would be like the easiest way, you know, for them to kind of keep their eye on you, or just see what you're up to, stalking you. It feels like that. Like it wouldn't be like actual stalking, because clearly, again, this is not your pile. You should definitely go get help for that. But yeah, no, this is like cute light stalking. You know, it's like they just want to see what you're doing. They want to see what you're up to. So it feels like they're watching you on social media. I'm also hearing too, like you could work with this person, and if you do, I feel like you've kind of observed this change in them already. And they're definitely watching you at work as well. You know, like they're definitely watching how you work, how you interact with other people. I feel like they get a lot of inspiration from you. Yeah, but I'm hearing like from Gotta Go My Own Way again. What about me? What am I supposed to do? And then she's literally like, I gotta leave, but I'll miss you, you know? And I feel like that was kind of the vibe. Like this person was like, okay, well, what am I supposed to do like without you? You know, like who else am I supposed to be with if it's not you? And it's like, okay, well, if you wanted that, you should have fucking said that, bro. But yeah. Because with the wedding rings here, like, I feel like soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. I feel like this person definitely like saw themselves getting married to you, or like saw that there could be a bigger future with you, or maybe that's what they're even seeing right now, whereas before it was very unclear. Yeah, because with the focusing out too, I'm seeing that they could have just been really like not focused on love at the time that they met you, and it was just, yeah, I'm not gonna say right person, wrong time, because I don't really believe in that, but because I believe there's a lot of right people for us in this lifetime, and kind of gotta go through a lot of them. But yeah, Oh my gosh, and I'm literally hearing one of the songs from Persuasion, Quietly Yours by Birdie. Yeah, many years have gone by, but I knew you'd come. Quietly keeping this hope in my heart, prayed the night bring back what I've lost. Many years have gone by, but I knew you'd come. Yeah, it's very beautiful. I got chills again. But it just feels like, yeah, a ton of years have gone by, you know? But you always knew this person come. Maybe they always knew that you would come back. You're on my mind the most. I miss being around you. I think you are hot. I'm not ready. I find you interesting. Please don't go. Yeah, so again, with like the I'm not ready, please don't go. Like it felt like this person was like, I'm not ready for commitment, but at the same time, like, please don't leave me. But you were like, what? You know, because clearly you deserve more than that shit. And so I feel like, again, you totally left and you were like, I'm gonna go my own way. I gotta go my own way. You know, gotta go find myself. But yeah, this person definitely misses being around you. You're on this person's mind the most. I feel like of anybody, they definitely think about you a lot. They find you very interesting. Yeah, they might be a little bit sad just about letting this kind of relationship go. I'm not sure what I'm feeling. I don't know what to do. Yeah, so again, it just feels like, yeah, those are kind of a lot of, you know, I felt bad for this person. Okay, well, I'm saying I felt bad for this person because I feel like this could have been them in the past. Like, we're kind of seeing the progression of, like, what their thinking has been like, you know? Like, they definitely miss being around you. And I feel like after you left, they went through, like, kind of a period of depression. Or, like, after this relationship had to end. And I feel like they just didn't know really what to do. They weren't sure what they were feeling, but they definitely know that they missed being around you and that you're on their mind the most. Yeah, and they definitely find you very attractive, sexy. They find you interesting. So I'm seeing like you're very unique. Yeah, I never should have let you go. That's literally like the entire theme of this was like, please don't go. I never should have let you go. Yeah, because I'm seeing that, like, you know, there was an alternate choice, but at the same time, you guys, like, just like Troy Bolton, the way Troy was acting at that moment, even if he asked Vanessa or Gabriella, even if he asked Gabriella to stay, you know, he wouldn't have changed. Like, he still would have been an egotistical maniac because he would have been like, it's like the Pavlov thing, you know, like if you give somebody a pat on the back whenever they do something bad, they're just going to keep doing some shit that's bad again. So it's like you literally had to leave. Like there was no other choice. That was the only path that wasn't ahead of you, was to choose yourself. Wow, and the window just like blew open. But I feel like that's the vibe. Like, y'all literally had to have chosen yourself. Because what else were you supposed to do? But yeah, they're really, really regretting letting you go. Like, really, really, really. Yeah, I love your body. I think you're hot. I'm seeking revenge. Yeah, my intentions can be selfish at times. And you fuel my creativity. So it's interesting. It's like, yeah, I feel like you really kind of had to choose yourself because you're like, yeah, it felt like there was a lot of surface level shit here. But again, I keep hearing there's more than meets the eye. So, okay, I'll complete this with just a few more because I feel like a lot of these were like past. I'm confused. If you let me, I'll take care of you. Let's start over. Literally, yeah. So I'm planning on messaging you soon. Yeah, so that was completely the vibe. Like, we saw the complete progression of this, didn't we? And I feel like with you, fuel my creativity too. This person's getting very creative. Like how we saw about, you know, the hand in poker, right? Like being very strategic about the next moves. I feel like it's almost like they're talking to other people to figure out what they should say next. Or actually, no, because Troy Bolton, in his new mind, he would not talk to other people. Well, but he did. I have to rewatch it. But it just feels like, you know, like he talked to the right people, you know, like he talked to his friends, the ones who were his true friends, and not like the people that like were running the company, you know. He didn't ask them what to do. He asked the people that he loved. But yeah, I feel like this person could definitely be planning on messaging you soon, wanting to start over, and really wanting to take care of you guys as well. So, oh, I love that for you. Beautiful ending. Yes, and we'll see, because, yeah, I'm seeing the end of High School Musical 2 and Every Day when Gabriella comes back into Troy's life and really shocks him, really surprises him. So, you never know what could happen. I literally got chills. So yes, I love you, my beautiful pal number 2. Those are the messages that I got for y'all today. I'm praying this brought some clarity. If it did, let me know down in the comments below. I'd love to hear it. And also, definitely subscribe. Obviously, it's the free and nicest way that you can help out my channel and help me grow. We'd love to see it. And yes, I will see you again very, very soon. Goodbye. Yay, alrighty. Last but certainly not least, hello to those of you who chose pile number 3, the beautiful amethyst crystal. Let's go ahead and jump right into your reading today, all about a mystery on love. Let's figure out what's going on here for y'all. Oh my goodness, they are flying away from me today. Okay, yeah. Interesting. Okay, I really like this pile. This one's kind of giving me the vibes of like somebody who, you know, has a lot of passion towards other people, but maybe has like, this is perpetually single. Let's be real. Okay, this one definitely feels like that. That's the initial energy that I'm getting, because even with like the King of Wands and the Three of Cups here, I'm seeing that like maybe you've had like some passionate times, or like you've had some crushes on people. Maybe you've gone out a few times, like throat chakra blockages. I was hearing like partying, but maybe not really, but just feels like maybe you've gone out, tried to like meet new people. Oh my gosh, throat chakra is really acting up. But yeah, it feels like your love life could be like a source of anxiety for you. Maybe you stay up a lot of nights, like kind of thinking about it or dreaming about it, or wondering like, you know, what it would be like to have a partner, or why hasn't your partner already stepped into your life yet? Yeah, I'm hearing Where the Hell is My Husband by Ray, which I actually have a video titled that, so you guys would definitely want to check that out. But yeah, she's like, where the hell is my lover? Is he getting down with another? Like, tell me if you see him, baby. If you see him, baby. Tell him I would like a ring. I would like a ring. I would like a diamond ring on my wedding finger. So that's kind of the vibe here. Maybe a lot of you guys like really, really, really like want to be married, like fantasize about being married, are pressured by your family to be married. Like there could just be a lot of different energies for this pile, but for whatever reason, it causes a lot of stress and anxiety in your life. Maybe there's a little bit of fear of like sexy time here as well, especially with the King of Wands. Like you might be a little bit scared to get a little feisty with somebody, or there might be performance anxiety there, whatever. But with the Page of Wands here, the Queen of Coins, yeah, I'm really seeing that like it's time for you to get your feist on, pile number 3. It's time for you to get a little feisty, a little spicy, and have some fun with life. Not be so serious about it, you know, like especially with the Six of Cups, it makes me think of like taking like a childlike sense of wonder about the situation. So, you know, not being so heavy-hearted or heavy-minded about every single person that you meet, you know, like it's almost like every single time that you go out on a date with people, or you think about dating people, you get in your head about it and really give yourself a lot of anxiety about it. When in reality, like, it's just fun. Like, you don't even know. I've gone on so many dates with people where, like, I've just flat out rejected people. Like, they've tried to kiss me and I literally pushed them away and said, like, no, I don't kiss. Like, on the first date, somebody was trying to, like, sleep with me and I was like, no, I don't sleep with people on the first date, bro. Like, yeah. And so I feel like it's all about kind of like having fun with it, like being a little bit more like, we're just going out to be friendly with each other. Like a lot of the time that's the first date, you know, so don't give yourself so much anxiety or pressure or feel like you have to kiss somebody or you have to sleep with somebody just because you're going on a first date with them, because that just causes you a ton of roadblocks right off the bat. Like, take it slow, take your time with it, get to know somebody on a friendship level, and then maybe you can take it further, you know, if you really feel up to it. But recognize too, if you are perpetually single, that you are this incredible Queen of Coins energy, that you have so much to offer people. Yeah, and I'm seeing too, especially with the High Priestess, that you're a lot more intuitive than you even can imagine. And so I see that some of you guys, how should I say this, like, yeah, could like kind of see yourself like getting married before you even are married, you know, like you just see that that is happening for you. And so you're like, when is this coming? Like, please, I literally just want to get married. I just want to meet that person and settle down and have babies and, you know, get the picket fence, like the whole 9 yards. Some of you guys like don't even want that. Some of y'all are like, I would literally just be fine with like a boyfriend or a girlfriend or a partner, you know, like it really does not matter. It's not that deep to me. But yeah, I see that like a lot of you guys have been manifesting this too, like, and your spirit guides have been manifesting this for you as well with 7 of Coins. But that kind of tells me too that some of you guys might need to, again, just kick your ass a little bit, okay? And go to the bar and talk to a stranger. You know, like, again, don't be so serious about it. It's not like you're going to end up marrying that person, but it's just about like getting out of your comfort zone and speaking with somebody that like you've never met before, taking that class and talking with people, you know, like getting to know people, because somebody might have like a best friend that they are thinking of that you would really like, or a son. Like, I'm literally hearing somebody's like, I've got a son for you that is educated and like, you know, single, looking for somebody. So you never know who you might meet through who, but I'm definitely seeing that you're putting in those initial steps of manifestation, but now it's time to really kick your ass and actually put yourself out there and get out there. And like, I'm not just talking on the dating apps, you know, because for centuries before dating apps even existed, people were getting partners. And like some of the best love stories, like, y'all, and I'm gonna preach here for a second, okay? But some of the best love stories are based from the angels. Like, they put people on your path for a reason. Like, they won't, you don't have to think about it, okay? Literally all you have to do is leave your house, you know? And then maybe you'll bump into somebody cute at a coffee shop, at a grocery store, at running a marathon. Like, I don't know. But it's just a matter of like, yes, okay, you've put in those steps of who you want to manifest. Like, you've dreamt, you've visualized it, you've visualized your whole wedding, you know, like literally everything. You've got it all planned out to a T. But where the fuck is my husband? You know, now's the time to kick your ass and literally get out there and start meeting people, because that's how you expand, you know, your field of connections and who you might meet, is by getting out there, going out and meeting people. Because how else are you supposed to meet them? Like, if you're just sitting at home, you know, no, get glammed up, get out there, go meet them, and stop being so anxious about it too. Don't get in your head. You know, like, if you find that you're listening to your thoughts and they're like, oh my God, like, you're talking to a person, you know, or you're about to approach a person in public, but you're like, oh my God, like, what if they just flat out reject me? Fuck it. Like, if they do, they're a loser. And they suck, and they're probably reading too much into it. It brings me back to a point. I'm gonna use my best friend as an example, but this was so hilarious. We went out to like a bar, and honestly, like, looking back at it, I should have been the wingman, because I'm the girl. Like, I can talk to the other girls, like, I can strike up a conversation. But I didn't know any better, and so my best friend, he's a guy, he like, there's two beautiful women that walked into the bar, and he just went, sup, and they literally just grabbed their drinks and walked away. and so, like, again, you're gonna experience that, and like, and he is such a wonderful man. Like, my best friend, he's a guy, love him, shout out. He's literally attractive, he's educated, he's funny as fuck, dude. Like, he's not single anymore, ladies, I hate to tell you. So anybody that's like, I know, I hate to tell you, he's not single. But literally, like, that's to say that, like, you're gonna get flat out rejected like that. And yeah, literally now he has a girlfriend. Like, he's had several girlfriends since then, been on so many different dates, you know, all of the 9 yards. But yeah, so if you are introverted, you know, it's okay to start meeting people through a dating app, but you have to follow through. You've got to actually meet up with them fuckers, and do it immediately, you know, like, rip the band-aid off. With Zach, he asked me, like, I think it was like 2 days after we met, if I wanted to meet up at a bar to go to his friend's concert, and I was like, yeah, like, sure, I don't care, because I knew that if I didn't meet him then, I probably never would, or like, I probably just would not have gone out of my comfort zone to meet him, because he was a complete freaking stranger. Like, I'd never seen him before. At least, like, some of the people on the dating app, like, I had met them at college, or, you know, whatever, so it was a little easier to swipe on them. But when you're meeting a complete stranger, like when I met Zach, my current boyfriend, it's fucking terrifying. You're telling yourself everything, especially if you're like me, who has like, literal diagnosed anxiety disorder. You're literally saying everything to yourself. You're literally like, you know, this person's gonna murder me, this person's like, this person's not gonna like me, this isn't gonna end well. But that's why I always say, you know, have a backup plan. Either you can text your friend an emoji and they'll call you, like, with an emergency so you can get out of it. Or if you're like me, just literally actually schedule something directly after that, so then you're like, oh, I gotta get home, you know, or like have work in the next morning, even if you don't. And literally just be like, I can't, sorry, I've gotta work tomorrow. I can't stay super late tonight, I've gotta work tomorrow early in the morning. And even if they're like, it's a Saturday, just be like, yeah, I'm doing volunteer work, it's for a great cause, we clean up the outdoors. Just say some shit like that, you know, like, it doesn't matter. If you don't like the person, zip out of there, but have those backup plans, and then you don't feel so anxious, you know. And have conversation starters. Like, again, if you're like me and you're anxious, like, I have a lot of, like, just questions on my phone to ask people if I start running out of ideas. Like, I will reference my phone. I'm kind of a nerd like that. But again, my current partner loved that about me. Like, he literally loved that shit about me. So yeah, so like, your partner will like you for you, and I feel like that's the biggest message. But again, it's all about getting out there and trusting your intuition, because your intuition will tell you, like, oh, maybe start talking about this with this person, and you might look at them and be like, what? But like, yeah, like, I remember there was a guy that, like, I had a crush on at work, and I was literally, like, I can't remember, I think I was talking about, like, soccer or something, because I do love to watch soccer. It's literally, I think it's the sexiest sport, personally, okay? That's a me opinion. But I was just talking about it, and then all of a sudden he was like, oh my God, you like soccer? I love soccer. And then we started talking about that, and then we started talking about, like, anime too. And so you never know. And like, he was very attractive, so it's like, you literally never know who might be into what. And it's definitely the vibe to just like start yapping at them, okay, about, you know, whatever it is that your little heart desires. Because if they're truly meant to be your partner, they're going to love that stuff about you, you know? So don't be afraid to be yourself and to be authentic and to mess up. Like, yeah, I remember like I coughed and like spit my drink all over a date. But I used that story on my Hinge profile, and my current partner, Zach, said he swiped up on that specific section of my profile and said, you can spit water all over me anytime. And so that was really funny. It was unique. And yeah, we've been dating for almost 4 years now. So you never know, your funniest date moments might end up being like the talk of your current date. And it might be like really enlightening. It might find you your future partner. Yes, ascending, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. Yes. So y'all, if you chose this palette and if you are literally perpetually single, you're getting ready for your next partner. But I feel like those obstacles are literally in your mind, because it says transcending obstacles, like rising above them, you know, not staying stuck beneath any obstacles anymore, which I feel like, again, is the anxiety within your mind, like, or the anxious thoughts or the nervous thoughts. Like, a lot of it is just like, you have to tell your brain to shut up and just enjoy and live in the present moment. Oh my gosh. Yeah, which I'm so glad that I did on my first date with Zach, because now I remember every single moment of it. Like, I could literally recap it for you guys right now if I really wanted to. But yeah, I feel like just start being more present, putting yourself out there, because you've already done the work manifesting. You're very generous with your emotions. You're this beautiful queen of coins. Like, you've got the job going for you, sis. Like, you've got the career going for you. You've got the bag going for you. So I feel like you're just in your head a lot about, yeah, like dating, relationship evolving to the next phase, healing inner child and growth. And hammer, sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, working on it. Yes, because when you are dating, it is a work in progress, okay? Like, you're going to do some things that sabotage dates, and that's okay, because, like, again, everything is literally meant to happen. Everything is literally meant to happen, okay? And the more that you can recognize that, the more that you can travel on the path that you're supposed to go on, and yeah, start meeting these people. But I do see that you have a tendency, pile number 3, to self-sabotage and to fuck up connections because of whatever reason. Like, you just don't think that you deserve them, or even I see you sabotaging yourself before you can even like leave your house to go on that date. Like, I literally see you like leaving your house to go on a date and then being like, I don't want to do this, or like, you know, ghosting people because you're too afraid to go on a date with somebody. And I feel like, again, it's like a lot of like, just get the fuck out of your own way. Literally glam it up, look hot, go on that date, kill it. Vibe. That's the best advice too. Like, literally just vibe. Like, whatever vibes the person's giving you, it's fine. If there's silence, especially on the first date, that's okay, because you don't know what the other person likes to talk about yet, you know? Like, you don't know what is okay to say, like, and what's not. And like, by that I mean, you know, there's a lot of stuff that is, you know, can be difficult to bring up on the first date. So just vibe, just be friends with them. And I feel like you're really going to evolve into that beautiful next phase of a relationship. Ooh, pile number 3, like actually getting a relationship with a King of Wands, somebody that's very passionate and fiery. And I feel like, especially with the Page of Wands, I feel like this person's definitely going to really awaken you when it comes to spicier sides of life. I feel like you're definitely going to be living it up. And yeah, I feel like you're just really going to meet that person that levels with you. I'm also hearing that this soulmate is not like your usual type. So just be very open, okay? Yeah, which is so interesting. Like, I'm really seeing that this person is not going to be like your usual type. Like, if you're used to dating kind of like bad boys, like, I feel like this person's gonna be a very good boy. if you're used to dating, you know, whatever, tall. I feel like even if you're used to dating tall people, they'll still be tall. Because I remember, like, I got that card, and Zach is still definitely, like, a lot like my usual type, but the only differentiator is, like, he's real with me, but, like, not mean. You know, like, he's, like, very nice, but he's also very real with me, and he doesn't let, like, shit slide, you know, like, I've definitely had to heal a lot of my shadow self in order to level up to be the perfect and the best partner for him. And I'm constantly growing and I'm constantly evolving. And so I feel like that's what the butterfly here is, a big signifier. Is like, yes, go on those dates and evolve. Like, every single one, just, you're gonna get more confident, like, the more that you do it. But, like, the first time, it's going to be so fucking scary, you know? And sometimes too, I recommend, like, go on a date just to go on a date. Like, it doesn't have to even be with somebody that you really like that much, to be honest. Like, you can literally just go on a date and just, like, kind of have a fun time, you know, and not put so much pressure on it, and not be like, yeah, this is gonna be, like, the end all be all, but be like, no, I'm just gonna go on this and I'm literally just gonna have fun. And, like, it's just gonna be fun. It's gonna be lighthearted. I'm not gonna think too much about it. I'm just going to have fun. Yeah, and especially with the Three of Cups here, for this pile, I see you guys going out, like, dressing up and actually going out. And it's better, like, with the friends too, you know, like, it's a lot easier if you go with besties, because they'll kind of back you up. And then if somebody's boring you, you know, you can have a signal, like, you itch your nose. Whatever it is. Yeah, let's start over. So when it comes to your dating scene, start it over again, okay? Get back out there, like, refresh your feed, maybe even make a brand new dating profile, because, yeah, or, like, take some new hot pics, add them to your new dating profile, add them to your Insta, you know, look cute, have fun, be glamorous. Yeah, stop feeling, because you might feel like other people are out of your league as well, but that's just totally not the case. You are out of their league, okay? And yeah, you might feel very overwhelmed, but it's okay. Just remember, like, my biggest advice is, again, have fun. It's not serious. Don't take it serious. You've got the Six of Cups here, okay? Have fun. Be lighthearted. Don't overthink it. Just do it, okay? So my gorgeous pile number 3, those are the messages that I got for you, honeys. I love you so much, and I'll see you again very, very soon, okay? Bye.